Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Sisusi Wuchuku. Today I'm going to be walking you through on the completion of our Next.js tutorial that we started last week. Last week we started from chapter 1 to chapter 5. This week we ended it from chapter 5 to chapter 16. So the programming languages we used was Net.js 14 for app routing, React for server and client component, TypeScript, SQL. Then in database and data tools, we make use of this PostgreSQL for relational database, Vercel Postgres for, and this is what I use, Nino for database hosting. Then my Postgres.js for SQL query library, which is this. Mm, 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 which is this. This is my SQL editor. So I use Nino.tech on this. Now I use password hashing. I use bcrypt. And in my authentication, I use net.js version 5bt. Then in validation, I made use of React, Zudo, and user bounds. In styling, I made use of Tailwind CSS, hero icon, and conditional class names. Then in deployment, I made use of Git and GitHub, then Vercel, then Lightning, including just ARIA for accessibility. Now, when I go to my VS Code, I have my authentication.configure, I have my OT.ts, then I have my params.ts. These are my authentication, and this is my style and Tailwind configuration. Then my test login.js for my logging in. Then I have my script for seed.js for also I have in my lib I have my action.js which functions everything that my validation needs. This is where it is being staged. And in my dashboard, I have my customers, I have my invoice, and in my invoice, I have my invoice id.ad. Then in my invoice, I have not found.tax. Then I have page.tax. I have my creator, my create, which is page.text, error.text, and so on. Then when I go back to my page, where I stage my page and visit my site. This is my admin site for net.js. Then I use my user login to log in. This is my home page, which is my dashboard. So this is the recent revenue. And when I go to my invoice, these are my customers, my email, my amount, my date, my status. So in my status, you can see the transaction I paid, the ones that are pending. And in this transaction, I can edit it also. So let me say I put $500 and create this. The amount came up at $500. Also, I can create with 1,000, 1,000, then paid. Now I've created a paid transaction of 1,000. Also, I can delete it. So this is the full stack development that we learning in net.js last week, and today we've completed it. So by next week we will focus on another part on of web full stack development, and till we see next week, thank you and have a wonderful day.